Okay then, Helldivers, we are back and we've got loads to go over today, as it appears that Arrowhead once again went against their own curve and set some random stuff to drop during the weekend, meaning that a lot of people were probably not expecting to actually experience this leading in on a Sunday just before the week commences. So we're going to take a look at what it is that's happening inside of the game right now, as we've got a new briefing from Super Earth High Command. That is one that will set some people trembling. On top of that, there are some changes made to the known issues listing. John Helldiver appeared on stream, and we have got to take a look at the back points of where the game is going currently. With that being said, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up, subscribe with post notifications turned on, it'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, Instant Gaming, the platform where you can get your video games cheaper for PC and consoles, the best deals, offers, promotions and discounts, all running up to 70% off. It's a no-brainer at this dark day of gaming. And if you want to get involved with the giveaways we've got going on right now, we've got a top bundle of super credits available for your faces. A purple love heart, red love heart and a yellow love heart will enter you in, and we'll announce that one in the next few days. With that being said, let's dive into the game and see what it is that's happening right now in Helldivers. So, starting off, it appears that a brand new briefing dropped on a Sunday, which is really strange. As somebody who plays the game every single day, I find this one absolutely absurd that they dropped anything on a Sunday, waiting for the week commencing ahead, and it was a little bit of a curveball to say the least. But it stays right here. The automatons have launched vigorous assaults on multiple planets. A large-scale offensive appears to be underway, led by the incineration core. Immediate action is demanded. Preliminary analysis of troop movements indicate the likely target of the offensive, Malevelon Creek. This hollowed ground is the resting place of many brave Creekers whose ultimate sacrifice freed the planet from the automatons early in the war. Now, the enemy seeks to defile their graves. Obviously, having calculated their seizing the planet on the upcoming Malevelon Creek Memorial Day would result in the greatest net desecration. Super Earth will never tolerate such an outrageous affront of decency. All Helldivers are called to defend and hold Malevelon Creek, to unite and unleash Super Earth's righteous justice with the fullest permitted fury. And as you rightly just heard, yes, the main objective here is just to hold the Malevelon Creek. Now, as you take a look at the Galactic War map, is quite an interesting one. As taking a look right here, we can see that our current main defense campaign was on Truce, which we evidently failed quite graciously. We appeared to have movements over on Popley, and we had some very interesting moves happening this way, but it appears that down to our choices, the movement from Truce will mean that there is likely to be attack on Vandalon straight afterwards. As to whether we're able to hold it, we'll have to wait and see, but leading on to there, we have obviously got Maya and then over to Malevelon Creek, or taking our way to Mantes and then over to Malevelon Creek. As to how this one actually plays out, I have no idea, but based on player base alone, I can't imagine we're actually going to be able to hold this one all the way back. The likelihood is it will make its way to Malevelon Creek, and we'll have to fight there again eventually. Now, this is a long major order of 5 days, which means that we are going to be spending 5 days on the automaton sector, just batting back automaton incineration core. As much as I do enjoy the automatons at the moment, it does seem like a bit of a steep one, because it appears that we're going to have to do this through till next week. As so likelihood is they're making their way to Malevelon Creek and they're going to start attacking it. We'll have to wait and see whether that makes any difference at all and whether we can actually secure it, but it just appears to be what it is that we're actually doing. What are your guys' opinions on strategic movements with regards to the Galactic War map, and how do you reckon that we should actually play this one out? Do let me know and upvote the ones that you agree with, and we'll see which one ends up at the top of the listing tomorrow. Now, in other news, there has been some changes to the Helldivers 2 known issues listings, and after scrubbing through this, I can't genuinely figure out what it is that they've actually changed, although apparently there was a change 4 hours ago. So when we take a look at what it is that is in here, though, as we move towards Tuesday, there is a lot of things that definitely need fixing, and hopefully Tuesday being the Helldivers 2 update day, some of this ginormous list will hopefully make a bit of a fix. We're expecting that AVX2 that's currently being worked on to actually get fixed, some illuminate changes. The Quasar Cannon will exactly do what we thought it would do. the quasar cannon will 100% be fixed by Tuesday. The likelihood of that one is pretty much guaranteed. So we'll see what happens tomorrow come update day, but there has been some exciting stuff happening in the Helldivers world, as our very own John Helldiver actually managed to go ahead and make his dives inside of Helldivers 2, and he was not alone. No, he was with Baldur's Gate's Neil Newborn as they managed to collaborate a bit of a stream going on, like this clip right here.
All you need to do is just keep those cheeks moving. So we're going to keep our cheeks moving through the city. We're going to bring it to him in the city. We're going to bring it to him at the points of interest.
No, it was extremely hilarious to witness this and be able to watch it, and it's always fun seeing our very own Craig Lee Thomas actually venture into the world of Helldivers, as well as everything that he's been doing for the scene overall. So very, very intriguing indeed. In other news, though, it appears that people had higher expectations for the attack on Creek. At the moment, obviously, it hasn't made its way there. Maybe it will change, but this post right here states, "We're so back. Arrowhead triggering 200,000 sleeper agents back into service. Malevelon Creek is under threat once more." Now, this managed to get 14,000 upvotes, although the likelihood is this is actually not going to happen at all. If we take a look at the outstanding numbers on the Steam charts, we currently have 20,000 players playing right now. Now, yes, it is a Monday morning, with 70,000 players being the 24-hour peak on a Sunday. This whole Malevelon Creek venture is going to be running Monday to Friday during the working week, and even with 20,000 on Steam, a lot of you don't really accumulate those numbers. When we take a look inside of the game, there is only 25,779 in the game active altogether, meaning there is about 5,000 players playing on PlayStation. It's a really weird balance, and overall, I don't think it's going to have the effect that we kind of want it to have. And the fight for Malevelon Creek, as we go on to Malevelon Creek Remembrance Day, may well not be as exceptional as you guys are expecting it to be. Now, I am going to keep expectations quite low, because obviously after everything, the 1-year anniversary and so much more, I think that it's kind of shown exactly what this is going to be looking like. But you guys may remember the Fallen Heroes Vengeance. This was the Malevelon Creek cape. This was the only cape we ever received, really, for anything in-game story narrative-wise, and they never did anything ever again since. Now, as we come up to Memorial Day for Malevelon Creek, which I believe is up to like 2-3 days now, April 3rd, that is around 2 days away. This is going to be a very interesting venture, because realistically, what is it that they are going to do? Are we likely to receive another cape, a piece of armor potentially? I have no idea, but I'm going to keep the expectations low and say that nothing is really going to happen, other than the fact that we may get a few social posts, potentially a little video on the social media posting, and that's probably likely to be it. I do think that they started off a really good narrative with the Creek cape, though, and it just kind of never followed up to anything else, really, for it to actually stem into the game as anything else. I think we should have received something for the first attack on the Illuminate when they first came through, but again, we didn't receive anything there either. It seems the Malevelon Creek came out, everybody was excited about the cape dropping, and then they just never really stemmed any further on it. So whether we receive anything on April 3rd or not is yet to be seen, but let me know what you guys are thinking via the comment section below. Now, taking a look at your comment section below after what you guys said on the last video, this one states right here, they're making a push for the Creek, all hands on deck, and I think that everybody is very excited indeed for the Creek to make its return, and hopefully we can actually get in there and get some attacks back on the planet that we all remember so greatly. And Alpha right here states, Cloud, they normally don't upload on a Sunday, 3/18, Joel, surprise mofo, the Creek is under attack. Now, yeah, they do happen to do this to me quite a lot. Every time we upload, they seem to be going against the curve, and yes, we've had B Vitamin come into the live streams and state that they have actually done this with more than just the MO. So a little bit annoying to say the least, but a funny narrative. Anyhow, this next one right here states the new MO is Hold the Creek. Yep, we know. We uploaded, and literally within just about an hour later, I think it was, something stupid, a few hours later, they uploaded their major order. So, surprised on a Sunday. Yay me. Anywho, that's unfortunately we've got time for today. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, appreciate your faces. I'll see you in the clouds.